to It's Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got another compilation video today of the Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. Please put a like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate that. And let's get to the chow, the savage chow. It's chow time.
I think I do agree that we rank everything in life. Women, I wouldn't say that we rank. I would use a different word. I think we categorize men, which may be a type of ranking. But I mean, so when you say ranking,
Me and Kevin's face is just like, isn't that what we're talking about?
are you referring to you're comparing them
Yes.
to each other or just to your standard?
No, see, you're 32.
Mm-hmm.
You ever been married?
No,
Any children?
not yet.
Well, when a man asks you to go out, you decide what man you give your information to and what man you don't give your information to. That's a ranking.
Yep.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5". Do you care if a man is only 5'6" when you date him? That's a ranking. The pause is a ranking. See, y'all have no problem. Y'all got no problems with ranking men. If a man was working and making $15 an hour, would you marry him and be with him for the rest of your life if that's all he was gonna make? Minimum $15.
Nope.
$37,000 is what the median income for a male in this country was. You'd be happily married to him and submit to him for a lifetime?
If he's married to me, that's gonna change. So
No. I said if he's just an average.
Women always seem to think that any average guy or any deadbeat that marries them is going to become a millionaire or become like top G or something. Women don't do that for men. If these men are going to be top Gs, they're going to be top Gs with you or without you. Like, you don't produce top Gs.
Average man. See, y'all all think y'all have the power. No. See, y'all all think y'all have the power of Thanos to make be not what it is. I said if a man was just an average earning man. See, the fact that you can't even.
I can't. You're right. I can't live off that because.
Sure, you can.
If anything were to happen to me, and if he would have to take care of everything, I wouldn't be able to sustain. Like I would have to.
What do you mean you couldn't sustain? I mean, half the country's doing that.
Yep.
I mean, like I would have to change some things. If we were living just off his income, I would have to change a lot.
Did you go to college?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Did your mother go to college?
She didn't.
Your father go to college? Did your father go to college?
He has a trade.
So your mother and father didn't go to college. They made you.
Yep.
And it's funny that the very people who come from nothing got so high of a standard for the next group of men.
What does a traditional housewife entail?
Well, you tell me, because you said you're not one. You picked the right one.
Housewife, I'm just imagining kind of being a slave.
Why do a lot of women think this? Why do almost all modern women think that housewives are slaves? I don't understand that. Like, do you not think your own mother had autonomy over herself? Like, did you think she was a complete slave, that she had to do everything her man had told her to do? Or was she happy to do those things? This is the part that confuses me a lot about how modern women are thinking when it comes to being a housewife.
So
Let me stop you right here. Let me stop you right here.
Mm-hmm.
Where are your people from?
My mom's from Trinidad and my dad's from Jamaica.
Those are solid families.
So I see that's
hold on.
Why
We don't need white supremacy racism. When all we got is this, that you think that the women who came before you were slaves.
Yep.
It's not that necessarily, but just what I'm seeing in the media and just all around me.
Yes, the media
see
does
women
really push against women
trying to be this housewife for men, traditional housewife for men, and they're just getting like.
What are you talking about? When a woman who's let's do it. Let's do it.
Do it, Kevin.
Traditional housewife. What media are you talking about?
So let's. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I want you to define what traditional house.
No.
Because in my mind, traditional housewife is being home.
You can't overtalk me. That's how we don't do that. Stick it down.
Okay.
What media are you talking about?
Social media.
Where do you see traditional housewives in social media?
Right?
Everywhere.
No, you
Do
fucking
you?
don't.
I mean, that I know of, just women getting taken care of and not working. No.
Is that what they think housewives are? Are just women that get taken care of and not have to work? Is that the translation between housewives?
So that's what a traditional housewife is: taken care of and not working.
To me, yes.
Oh, okay. So
How's that a slave?
and that's getting the into the stick.
From what I've seen so far, yes.
We're supposed to teach you how to be a wife.
How to be a wife, yeah. So how to be a wife, you can learn that from your mother, yes, but I was raised by my father. Now my mother is in my life right now, but I could say that my father taught me how to be a wife or a woman to a man. I could say that. And how to be one, exactly. Because the way women teach us how to be a wife and the way men teach us how to be a wife are completely two different.
Are you married?
No, I'm not. I was engaged, but I'm not married.
See, men customize women for them.
See, but that's...
You said you had a 9-year marriage that you divorced from, and you had a relationship that you left because he was cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you never cheated?
I have.
Exactly. And how long ago did that end?
About maybe 7 years ago.
And what have you been doing since then?
Well, that's
Riding
when
the
I started
carousel.
working on myself. Because
But see, that's what I don't understand. 7 years, man. I'm not 37 or 44. Jesus Christ, how long are y'all supposed to French toast work? What do you need from a man financially?
for him to hold it down.
What does that mean?
So what that means is, you know, as a woman, and
Put a dollar value on it. Don't give me the yearbook answer.
At least a minimum of 6 figures. Minimum.
Oh my God.
My problem is that I tend to attract narcissists, and I'm
Or you're a narcissist yourself. That could be one too.
the complete opposite of a narcissist. Like I'm bored.
Oh, okay.
And I know I'm literally saying, like I'm
Bored is
speaking the truth.
bored is a reason a lot of women leave. But see, so honestly, what men hear is there's no reason to be a good guy because, you know, when I was a good guy, women left me. But when I became a player, that
Yeah.
had those problems.
It's not many options. That's another thing.
Oh, there are plenty of options. 51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. See what they're not.
But a lot of them are ugly.
Oh, no. First off, check that. Because you start that shit, I'm going to get real raw with you.
But it's they.
I'm going to get real raw with you. Check that shit. Because I have not made any presumptions about looks or anything with you, so I'm not going to insult men.
Damn right, Kevin.
You can't. I look a mess now, but I don't think I have to settle with a man that I don't find
Okay,
handsome.
let's do it. Well,
Dig
what would
in.
you rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? Just your face. You cannot use 7.
A 10.
Oh, poor baby. Now let's try this again.
So I'm not
You
a
are
10.
not the most beautiful woman in the world. Cosmopolitan ain't trying to get you to be on the cover. People ain't deemed you one of the most beautiful women in the world. You first thing you came out of your mouth, you said you're a 10, and you're not a 10.
My face is not a 10.
They are genuinely surprised that they are not 10s. That is crazy.
I don't have no makeup on, and my hair is not done, and this is all real hair.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
I think I'm definitely a 10.
Cool. I bet you do.
Definitely a 10.
So when was the last time you did any runway modeling or print modeling?
I've never been involved in that.
Why not? 10s, that's what 10s do.
Yep.
Not all 10s.
Oh, yeah. Not all 10s, but you know what? You live in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, when you're a 10, people discover you at the bank, at the bodega,
Yep.
at the gym.
That happened when I was younger. My father didn't
Okay,
want
and
me
we're going to keep on moving. You're not a 10. You're living in, and a lot of you ladies just say this because
I'm not
it's
a
like,
10.
you're not. You're not a 10.
What would you rate me as? My face.
I'm not going to, no, you're not a 10
Mm.
because you're rating yourself up there with Rihanna and Halle Berry when she was young. That's what you're rating yourself. The bottom line is you don't want it to be 50-50. But here's the thing. Okay, so listen, this is important. Ready?
Hello. What is it?
That means this
Calm
career
down.
you're talking about, you're going to give it up anyway because the real career is your husband.
Yep.
He's going to be bringing in all the money. If you get the man you want, he's going to be the major breadwinner. You are not going to be responsible. So this extra degree, extra thing is all actually not going to an outcome. It's just sitting on the wall.
Yep.
You think so?
I know a lot of women that have their degrees just sitting on a wall because their significant other takes care of everything. That was a waste of money and time.
Man, if you have a husband paying 75% of everything and you're paying 25%, you are not in a career. You got a job. He's carrying the lion's share. So why do you need a master's or anything else like that to cover 25%? No. Listen.
I was gonna give
Because this is what so many sisters don't do. They just go talk about jobs and careers and this, but when it gets right down to it, I really don't want to have to be the one responsible for the financial load. I hope God blesses me with a man that I can be, and that's fine. So start with the end in mind. What would you give yourself on a scale from 1 to 10, fresh face out of the shower, your natural hair? You cannot use 7.
On a regular schmegler degular day, I'd say maybe a 6.
Okay. I will give you a 6. And a 6 is cute.
Yep.
A 5 is average. So if you're a cute woman, that's one step above average. Okay. Average means average. You look at your family history, and most people are average, right at the top of the bell curve. But if you take a cute woman who's overweight, that adjusts her SMV up or down.
Down.
Thank you. So that makes her average as those two numbers, they kind of average out.
Yep.
You would be an average woman. And as an average woman in this country, an average black woman, the average black man in this country earns $41,500 for a lifetime. No more, no less. No.
Women think that they don't deserve average when they're definitely average themselves.
Herculean methods, no lottery, no businesses. That's what he's going to make. That's your husband.
But what if I have degrees?
Thank you. See? See?
Oh, Kevin.
I want you guys to understand. She just asked me, and I told her, what is a woman has her SMV. Now, these women actually think because they can make themselves higher SMV because of a degree. That does not work.
No, it doesn't.
Men have never picked women based upon your degree. That is why you could be on fries at McDonald's, but if you look like Kelly Rowland, you can marry a millionaire. But you could graduate from Harvard, but if you look like Precious, you ain't got nothing coming.
But a lot of my Jewish friends were married during college.
Exactly. And so when I ask you, why aren't you married? You look like I asked you something difficult. Why aren't you married yet?
No, I don't think it's difficult.
Don't want to get married this young?
I love my boyfriend. I'm happy being in a relationship.
Right. You better say that you're gonna see the video, but why aren't you marrying him yet?
He wants to get married.
Okay, so he's
Doesn't
broke.
answer the question.
No, he's not broke.
So what's wrong with him?
Nothing's wrong with him.
So let me get this right. He's not broke and he wants to marry you, but you don't want to get married. What's wrong with you?
Oh, I never said I don't want to get married.
Well, I asked you, why aren't you married?
We're just not married yet.
How long you been together?
We've been together. We're going on 2 years.
Why aren't you married? I'll take the 6 months. So let me get this right. He wants to get married. He's told you he wants to marry you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And you told him to go buy a ring?
Yes.
And he has it.
Oh, I have a ring, yeah.
He's dropped on one knee and proposed to you.
Yes.
And you said what?
Of course I said yes.
You,
but we
hold on, whoa. Of
Did she
course you
call him
said
a
yes.
fiance?
That would make a fiance, not a boyfriend.
Right?
I mean,
No. I was very clear. He dropped on one knee, ring, proposed. You said yes. That makes a fiance, not a boyfriend.
Right.
yes.
So why are you calling your fiance your boyfriend?
Because it's very new.
That's bullshit. Most women who are no, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. When women get engaged into a man they like and they got a ring, they can't wait.
That's why I think about the threshold. Okay, so there are several things I'm thinking about, and then I know strategy. So I could take a plumber and have him have an entire business.
Why do all women think this? A lot of women think this.
Because that's the way that my mind works, and so I would make that work for us.
Put your penis up.
Somebody laughing.
You see what you just did? You see what you just did?
See how
I gave you a man who's out doing just fine on his own, and you got to go make him earn one and be like you.
Yep.
That ain't gonna work, boo.
It's not. So
you're gonna emasculate the hell out of him. Because it's like, well, now I've been, Thomas, you've been a plumber for 20 years and you just happy, yeah. But now she got me trying to have a truck and this and that going over here and that. Well, why? Well, because she's used to Birkin bags.
Yeah.
You know, she thinks we can become accredited investors.
Accredited investors.
And what's that gonna be like sitting up in the bed on Sunday when Thomas wants to sleep in? Hey, you should get up and start their website. We can do this, we can do that.
Now you see why I say somebody got to be on the same frequency as me, somebody that enjoys preparing and creating.
But you're on a masculine frequency.
Oh, okay.
You're not on the right, you're on a masculine frequency.
Okay.
So if you want somebody on that, okay, are you all right being 1 of 5?
Oh, I already had that scenario and I didn't like that.
Well, then are you all right with letting Thomas just be, you're not going to accept Thomas?
Yep.
Why does Thomas have to be my scenario, though, when I'm surrounded by being?
Because Thomas is the average man. Most people are going to land on the average spectrum.
That are like engineers and
because they don't want baby mamas. They're 40 years old.
What can you, an individual, do about an industry that's dying?
Stay positive.
Excuse me?
Positive in your own.
Stay positive.
Stay positive, guys.
Okay, ma'am. There were people who sold horses and buggies. But when the automobile came along, you could have made the best horse and buggy and the best horsewhip. You could be as positive as you want. When the market died, you were out of business.
Yep.
Or you just downsized.
There's downsize for no dimension. You can't downsize. Okay. How can you downsize if you were a small, that person had a 9-to-5 job. How could she downsize being 1 year in business? And see, what I'm showing you guys is this is a 20-some-odd-year-old woman who was too stubborn sign language to admit that she don't know what the hell she's talking about. This woman is young enough to be my daughter. She ain't completed nothing in life. She didn't even complete college. And that's the point. And this is the problem. And you wonder why women who look like you, who think like you, and who act like you are chronically single.
I'm not saying we should have a special victim status, but our circumstance is different. We are women. We are less
you're 24 years old. Is your circumstance harder or easier than your grandmother and your great-grandmother?
Exponentially easier. We have access to information we didn't have.
Exponentially easier, but you're handling it worse.
Yes.
Your grandmother, your great-grandmother actually could work with
women nowadays are a lot weaker than women back in the days. That's for sure.
Black man with more trauma
because they understood that the black woman and the black man are on the same side. Now that we are all free and independent and we could do whatever we want to, why would we seek to, be one with the black man? We even think that being...
Thank you.
You just literally admitted it.
Clip it, slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you don't need to be with. There you go. There you go. And there you go. And there you go. There you go, black man. There it is. She's finally got one to say it.
Build businesses with us.
Your grandmothers, and your great grandmothers had more trauma and more stress and did it better. How much money would you want your husband to really earn annually?
6 figures.
To live the life you want, to eat, travel, hair, makeup, shopping, caring for family. Come on, give it to me. Don't hide it.
500,000.
All right, what percentage of men earn that?
I was wrong.
Very little.
What percent?
No, I mean, if you're talking all races, I would think.
I just said what percentage of men earn that?
Oh, maybe 7% or something.
What the fuck? She wishes.
Not 1%. 1%.
3% earn around 300,000 or more. 500,000 on the top, 1% of all men. And guess what? Men don't go and do what they have to do to become those kind of men. And what age do you think those men are when they're earning that kind of money?
Yeah.
40s.
Right. And what do men want who have fought in corporate America or fought in the work world for 20 plus years? They want kids and a legacy.
True. But I do want kids now. That was my past.
But that's recent. What you said earlier was what I believe to be the truth. I want to focus on my husband. Great. That will make you a good first wife or a starter wife. But typically men want legacy. They want a woman who's going to give them 3 or 4 kids for that $500,000 they're earning, because they got to pass it on somewhere. They don't want to leave it to their dog. So the kind of men you're dating probably are these guys who want a woman to do the power couple thing. Y'all on some 50-50 splitting the bill kind of shit, which is fine.
Oh no.
How was that, chow, guys? I know it was enjoyable for a lot of you guys. I know for the women it's always a little rough just hearing the Godfather spit those truths to them. So again, thank you guys. I love you guys. Please click like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's chow time.